Hello, it's Mark here from Markham 3D, and we're continuing on with this game. Why am I doing this to myself, I ask? But at the moment, we're working on some of the blueprints. So at present, you walk around and you pick these objects up, and then they kind of like float in the air. It's no good. It's yuck. I'm just having problems galore with it. So, yep, I don't know what that says. And so what I'm going to be doing is adding a UI to the front. So if we press play, we've got these boxes down here. Oh, that's broken. Oh, delightful. So let's come back into my UI. Here it is. Let's come into designer and let's just start working some stuff out. Okay. So come into here. So this is the UI in Unreal Engine. Let's come into graph. I don't know what I'm doing. Blue key, green key, blue key. Why is that a string? And no, they're fine. Okay, so I need a way of when this is selected. So let's come into. So I've done it a funky way. Let's come into here. Event interaction. We want to destroy actor, which is self, which is what we want. But before we destroy ourself, we want to cast user interface widget. Cast a widget. Now, how are we going to do this? Oh, I don't know how to cast to a widget. I have done it before. Let's just quickly jump over here and go Unreal Engine, how to cast to widget. I just don't know what the object is because I'm terrible with these. Blah, 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 blah. Create widget. Oops. So if I go compile, that'll fail. Let's just go widget. I don't want to create a widget though. What's the worst that could happen? Let's just have a look what happens. Come into here. Let's minimize that so I can actually see. Mr. Nash, I did a review of your friend Adriano. Beautiful. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for helping him out. So, compile a note. Is already a key unlocked widget. What does that mean? So you don't need to cast a widget. What? What? So from here, let's just type in green. Call function green. I want to set something in green. Set. Nope. So let's come up into here. I'm going to fumble my way through this. So let's bring up the green. Why is that coming up as a different... Far out. This is just going to be a massive jumble. I want to create a binding. But I don't want it to be... So let's delete this, delete this, delete this. Let's come back into designer. From here, the brush. I want to be able to change color and opacity. Let's go create a binding on that. I'm trying to think of a project where I've used it before. Where have I used it before? Can I do a custom event? Nope. Let's do class settings and we'll add in BI. Do I have a blueprint interface? I sure do. Oh, but then how do I attach it to this? Oh, I'm running on... Oh, I'm so tired. So what I'm trying to work out is when I come in, plane it or whatever. So when I come in and select this, at the moment, nothing happens. But what I want to happen is when I select it, it deletes the object, but the key will appear down the bottom, and that's what I'm after. I don't think this is the way to go. Let's see what else I can do. Viewport. Can I get viewport geometry? No. Nope. Cast a viewport. Far out. Alright. Future markers problem. We'll come back to that. Something we should be doing perhaps is I've got a sheet here that I've created where all the doors are going to be locked and unlocked. What I'll do is come in and sort of like label these doors. And the question is, do I label them up the top here? Maybe just with the glow? Or do I label the actual door? Do we label these ones? I think maybe the door would be Capricorn CQ. What's Capricorn? The question is, yeah, what color do I do that? So I can go through, I can create probably a few materials. So I've got green, red, but then do I make that color North Queensland? Ah, howdy, howdy. Beautiful. I'm trying to think what's the best approach. What would be the best, what would give you the most notification on what key is attached to which door? Do I put it on the actual door? Do I put it on the little thing next to it? Do I put it above it? I think maybe putting it above it would be good, and I'm just going to do something really cheap and dirty. So let's start creating new materials. I'm going to create m_green, and then what we'll do is we will just add in a vector 3. Nope, constant 3 vector, and we will put that in the base color, and let's give that our green color. Okay. Oh, there is a way of setting it to be a dynamic material, which would be better. Not going to bother with that right now. So from here, let's quickly open this one up, save. And for instance, this is going to be our green door. Let me just check the widget. Do I have a green one? There we go. We've got a dark green. Beautiful. Let me just fix this widget up so we don't get errors constantly. Bind. Nope. Nope. I want to clear this. Remove. And let's just make sure compile. Nope. Still an issue. Remove. Compile. Still a problem. Where is there a problem? Compiler results. None was found on key widget. Oh, come on. Okay. Now we get this beautiful compile. And hopefully now on our widget material compile. Blue key U. So if we come back into designer, I'm just trying to find where all these problems are. Bind, none, remove, compile. Beautiful, we fixed that problem. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a box because I am going to cheat because I just want to get this done. I don't have much time remaining, only 2 or 3 days. And I still got to do some optimization because as you can see in the actual editor, it's laggy, which is definitely something that I don't want. And so I'm just making a cheap little box. And let's kind of just dump it in place. You can't buy this shirt in Russia. This isn't a Russian shirt. It to make me think, what was I actually wearing? Alright, so we put a box in here. Oops, it's come through. And like so. And then from here, what I'll do is I'm just going to throw that material on. And then so we know when we pick up the green material, green key, that's the key that we're going to pick up. So I'm going to grab this one, Alt, and bring it down so it sits in the same spot. And you will also be green. Let's grab both of these now, Alt, and drag it over. Let us now duplicate this material, and we will call this blue. Come into the blue section. Let's change this. I don't think I'm doing it the right way, but like I've said before, under the time constraints, let's just get it done. Minimal viable product. Okay, we got green, we got blue. We need gray, I think is the next color. So let's click and drag that over. Rotate that by 90 degrees. Bring it over a little bit. Nope, too much. Control Z. Okay, come over. Come on, one more. Bring it over. There we go. And we will duplicate. Hey, Egrom. Okay, duplicate. Let's call this one gray because this is to the engine room. Beautiful. Save. And we will put it on there. And did that replace that one as well? I can't tell. It did not. There we go. Lovely jubblies. While we're over here, let's grab this one. This one. I don't have any lights under there, so that's something else I need to fix up. Let's bring that across. Gray. What other colors do we have? Purple. Red. Let's go red. Right click. Duplicate. Red. Come into here. Dun-dun-dun. That's more of a maroon. That's more of a pink. Let's bring it over there. Red. Am I making it a little bit too easy now? I don't think so. I think it still gives it a little bit of puzzles. And what am I missing? I think I'm missing an orange. And that has been incorrectly placed. Let's rotate that another 10 degrees this way. There we go. Which means I will probably have to do it for this one as well. What I am making a game for the Unreal Engine Game Jam. Are you using pre-made assets or you made them yourself? I made them on Saturday night's stream. And I made a few of these, like the barrels and the box, which I downloaded a texture for but haven't applied yet. We created that yesterday. No. Please. Good. Ask questions. Let's enable snapping. Hold Alt to duplicate that back across. And let's plop that into position. A little bit more by the looks of it. Let's bring this over. There we go. Beautiful. From here, let's get this orange material, duplicate, and we will actually, it's a brown material. Brown. And yucky brown. There it is. Beautiful. So we've got our 5 materials. There's a level 1 and a level 2. However, I haven't separated that because it allows people to walk up and down. What am I doing here? Brown. Go brown. Code brown. Okay. Green, blue, grey, red. Good. This widget thing's going to annoy me, but we'll leave it at that. Let's come over here. What do we build? We built these kind of bunk beds yesterday. I think we need to start adding more furniture in. I don't know what to do with the lighting. The lights are a little bit something. They're not working properly. Unlit. Can I put on emission? I mean, it makes all sense in Blender. But there's nothing here that's emitting light. Bah! No, you're a jerk. Let's just, I'll tell you what, let's come in and let's work on these engines now. So let's come back into Blender. There's my key. World. Let's come back into world. Nope, here. Under film, transparent, and we'll turn that back off. And then here, let's bring that yucky grey color, which is what we all know and love. From here, I'm just going to delete that camera. Let's get rid of it. G, hold control, move that out of the way. Alt G to bring that back into the center. All right, let's do this. Come back into layout. And for now, I'm just going to be super lazy. Let's go into PBR combo, which is the material library. Come on, buddy. N. Oh, there we go. So from here, what are we going to make? I need to make, first of all, some cartridges. And that's going to be like a... Oh, I've got to... So I've got to make some cartridges, which will... I didn't even think about cartridges. How am I going to attach that? Do I put that on the widget as well? So that's more you kind of just collecting pieces, parts. And then, yeah, let's just do that. So what it is probably the widget in Unreal Engine down the bottom. So if we come back into the widget, I'm just going to have a list of parts just appearing. When you get that part, you use it, it gets destroyed. I don't know how to do that. So this first bit here in Blender, I kind of just put it together. Right now I'm going to assign some materials to it. The game itself, I need to come back in and start putting assets, start putting decals in there, give it a little bit of livery. That's the wrong word. A little bit more life. So I put in this one decal. So this is kind of the hangar door where people come in. The sound got better. And so, yeah, that's kind of just to break up this repetition on this level. I did put some schmutz over here, if you remember, if whoever's from last night, I was talking about schmutz, and some barrels here. And I reckon I'll probably change the colors. How long will it take to finish? Well, I've got tonight, Wednesday, Thursday. And I still got to make a video for tomorrow because I still do 4 videos a week, even though I'm doing live streams at the moment. So I'm hoping within 3 days we will finish it off. I mean, that's all part of the Unreal Game Jam fun, which I've never done before. And will I ever do again? Probably, because I'm stupid enough to do it again. So let's find some metals. I want... What kind of metal? This metal here. Got all that. Let's just apply it. Let's go into the EEVEE renderer. I should probably be putting some bevels on there. Down here, let's grab these sections. Okay, let's grab this and this. Control L. Let's add in a new material. And I want this to be some sort of rubber. Let's come in here. Rubber, come on, give me some rubber. What's rubber under? What would rubber be under? I don't know. So let's jump into KitOps because I know KitOps is under other. Grime, plaster, rubber. And Control Shift, assigning the material without linking. Import and assign the material. I hate you. That's fine. Let's find all our materials that we need. Nope. No, I want a grimy blue color. Let's just add that one in. And probably a copper color as well. So let's come back into here. Let's go into metals. Shiny copper mac. Oh, that's an ugly copper. That is a really ugly copper. Anyway, future markers problem. So let's start creating some materials. Let's come back into here. Let's create some metal 6. From here, we've got these. This will be our rubber. Let's go assign. Beautiful. What do I got? I want to fast forward as well, mate. I don't want to do this. And assign. That's not bad. I think these bolts could be a different color. What else we got? That's a bit of a poor UV unwrap there, but I'm not too fussed. Let's grab this and we'll assign that to be a copper. These valves around here can be copper. I hate you. Let's come into side, Z, wireframe, B, middle mouse button to deselect all that. Let's assign that in there. I do have some materials in here. Control L to select everything that's linked, assign. What is the 4th material that we picked? A grimy color. So let's go maybe this. And maybe these panels as well. Let's see how that looks. Control L. Okay, and let's assign a grimy to that. Assign. And what are we looking at? Oh yeah. I think the scale on the metal could be a bit better. I am just using Smart UV Unwrapper, and then what I'm doing is coming in and selecting everything and then pack UVs just to pack everything, which is a great add-on. You can see how compact it is, where it does it much better. This is kind of like an engine, which I missed there. That part needs to be. So the plan is, where's my dummy ship? Up here. So this is kind of like what the ship looks like from the outside. So you can see it's kind of very square, and we've got 2 rows of engines, and that is not the right window. If we come back over into here, we can kind of see that if I just zoom out, that's what we're kind of looking at, is the same type of thing. Okay. Oh, will this work? It is going to be the biggest jerk, but we're going to try and do some texture baking. So let's come out into here. I'm going to select everything. Let's go Shift D to duplicate. And this will be F2. This one will be our underscore bake. And what I'll do is come in, remove all the materials. Do I have a baking material? I sure do have a baking material. Let's get rid of that. Baking. I'm going to copy this node, which is our image, which is our baking. Come into our main. And then Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Will this work? Select our main engine and then our bake. Secondly, come down into render. We go into cycles. We go to diffuse. Will it work? Please work. All right, let's have a look at some comments. Lack of blue on that gun. Not a gun. I don't know what those grey balls below the lights. So what these are here, this is kind of like the center of the blueprint. So I've actually got the static mesh. Well, it's actually a blueprint. So if we come into here, we can see the viewport. I've got the mesh plus the lights sitting in there. If I put in the lights like this, it means I can repeat those lights all the way through the level. Whereas if I just have the lights stationary, you can only have 4 lights that overlap. You can't have this one. I need to find my own shirts. That is one thing that I would love to get, because that means I get to walk around, and when I walk around I promote myself, hopefully. Oh, it didn't work. Far out. I hate baking textures. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'm going to delete that bake. I'm going to grab this file, export FBX. Let's bring it out and put it into, I think we called it engine, selected objects, export FBX. We can come back into Unreal Engine. Let's go into our assets and simply click right click, re-import. And now we should have an extra 4 materials. Lovely. And these materials probably get added here. Well, they didn't. But now if I come into here, now we've got 4. All right, so let's work backwards. I believe this one was metal. No, that doesn't work. Metal. Whatevs. Do I have rubber? I do not have rubber, so we will fake rubber. What are our 4 materials? Metal, rubber, copper, grime. So this one's copper. And then need to add in some grimy stuff. I don't like that one little bit, but we need to move forward. So I'll come back and make this material. I want to make a plug that kind of sits in there as one of the items. Let's come back into modeling. Let's go back into solid view. I'm going to grab Alt, right click to get that. Hold Control, numpad plus to expand the selection. And I want to grab all that. Shift D, P, separate by selection. And then I want to select this piece here. GG. Nope, you're not gonna let me do that. GG. And then we'll grab this piece as well. And I'm just gonna cheat. G. So it sits in like this. Simple Bake. Where is Simple Bake? Oh, check the Simple Bake add-on. Oh, are you serious? Let me write that down before I forget. OneNote. Simple Bake add-on. I will check that out straight after this stream. Okay, so from here, I want to go select this outside face, E to extrude. I'm going to create a face, and then I can press E to extrude. And so it's going to be something nice and simple like this. Let's do a Control B to put in here. I'm going to select all these, I to do an inset, I to do an inset, come up here into individual origins, E to extrude, and I kind of want something like that. Very simple. Just fudging something together. Control B and like so. But it's only $10. That is fine. I am more than happy to spend money on add-ons. Okay, I am happy with that. So Shift S. Nope, let's go this. Object set origin to 3D. Beautiful. Alt R, Alt G. Oh, you don't want to be like that. Let's select everything. Rotate 45 degrees. Done. Shift S. Control A. Scale, rotation, location. Yeah, I will. If you've got an affiliate link for it, send it over. If not, I'll just search for it. I've got it written down now. File, export. Hello, Manthan. Let's go file, export, SM engine. We will call this plug 1, and I will select all that. Selected objects. Close this. Plug 1, beautiful. Save. Let's come into here. Mega Jam, I believe, is where I've saved all my files. Engine plug. Import that puppy. I forgot to assign a material, and if I put it in here, we can see that the normals are all flaky. So let's delete that. Come back into Blender, and let's go tab into edit mode. Shift N to flip the normals, and let's just make sure the normals are facing the right way now. They are. Let's turn that off. File, export, FBX, export, bam. Right click, re-import. How good is Unreal Stinkin' Engine? And then we have our one part. Excellent. What other parts do I need? I need to spawn left and rights. So the next bit is these cartridges. They need to be slotted in. So yeah, I've got it written down now, and I will definitely be checking that out. Hi, how long have you been working with Blender program? Full on, probably 4 years, but I've been touching it on and off since 2010, so 19 odd years. But it's only really in the past 4 years, 5 years where I've been really hammering it, trying to learn it as much as possible. After this project, I'll be starting an animated short film. Let's go through that process again. I have created a few animated short films in my time, and I would like to continue doing that because film is something that I love. So what we're doing now is let's just create this plug face. Let's go E to extrude. Let's bring this back, GX, and let's do I face. I to do an inset, and let's scale it out. Scale Z. Nope. Why aren't you doing that? Scale Z. There we go. E to extrude. And so this will be kind of like our piece here. Object. Set origin to 3D cursor. Alt R, Alt G. And oh my goodness, I've got Facebook open somewhere. Out of here, Facebook. Be gone. There we go. And let me come back and bring up this. There we go. Our object is over here now, which is lovely. This will be our plug 2 engine. Let's select this. Control V. Nope. Come over here. F2, Control V, and this will be 2. Let's select all U. Smart UV project. Done. Let's go into UV editing. This is what it's looking like. Select everything, pack, and there we go. We've just packed that UV a little bit better. I want to see the film as well. I've never seen you either before, Bug West, but welcome. Hit the subscribe button. File, export, FBX. What are we saying? We said plug 2. So I know the short film will probably be about, it'll be about like a car salesman, but it's going to be a sci-fi version, and it would be about a banter between two people buying a ship, and it's kind of just that misdirection of who actually is who. I've got ideas. I got ideas how it's going to work. If I can do it right, it'll be good. I'm just bringing in plug number 2. close that. If I bring that in, once again, those stinking normals are facing the wrong way. Let's come back into modeling. Tab into edit mode U. Nope. Shift N to flip the normals. File, export, FBX. Minimize that window. Export. Come back in. Right click. Re-import. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got our plugs in. Why not? Press the bell button. I will probably be live streaming tomorrow. And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I got to check when it's due. I think it might be due Thursday my night. But we'll go from there. Okay, what should we make? What assets? Tell me what assets we should make. Yeah, I am starting to agree. I kind of was thinking about going down the cramped route of, you know, being a mechanic and working in the crud conditions. Pipes. Let's do some pipes. So those were my thoughts. Because if we go play, all the doors are locked now, I believe. Oh no, this one's still good. So we can still kind of maneuver around these engines so we can see what's missing. The plugs are going to be sitting in here. And so kind of this is how we got to get these engines up and running. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I have broken everything. So for instance, I can't pick up my key anymore, but actually I might be able to just quickly fix that up. First person character. Focused. Where grab component. Don't. No, I think I've disabled it all. So I can't. If you go up into it's up here. It's up here. I think it's that. So if I go compile, play, and now I can push this. There we go. So you can see, like, I don't like this system where the key's just floating in front of you, and I've got this problem where it's just bouncing everywhere. So that's why I'm going to be going through and trying to do the widget system where as soon as you pick it up, it breaks. Filling the room with generators and small scaling down the engine will make it look more cramped, I think. I do agree. Let's start. We'll use this as our guide. So I'm just going to quickly grab all these pieces, move them out of the way. All right, so first things first, let's go cylinder. Let's change, whoops. Let's go cylinder. There we go. And let's go 12. Scale Shift Z, and that means it only scales on the X and Y. GZ1. From here, I'm going to select this, E to extrude, and then scale and down. Let's go smooth, shade smooth. From here, let's come into our object data, come down into normals and auto smooth, and we'll change that to about 45 degrees. No, this won't be a lightsaber. This will be just some good old fashioned pipes. Let's go GZ. I think my roof is 2.6-ish, so it's about here. E to extrude, and we'll scale that up. So we've got this pipe. Let's go GX. I'm just going to move that over. Shift D, and let's bring that in. From here, I'm just going to put in edge loop. Let's select all these, delete vertices. I'm going to put the cursor there. Let's come into my favorite tool that was in Blender 2.8. However, they've changed it up a little bit, and I'm not too keen on this tool as much anymore. So from here, and then we will actually, let's just extrude on the X, about here. Hold control to do snapping. There we go. E to extrude up the Z axis. E scale, E Z, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, man. When will you make enemies? I will not be making enemies because I ain't got time to make enemies. I only have pretty much a week to make a game. And so what I've done is I've limited my scope because I do want to finish the project. There won't be any enemies in this game. It'll just be pretty much kind of like a puzzle escape room. So that's what it kind of will be like. All right, so we've got these kinds of pipes. What else can we do? See, now really I should be making these modular. It is hard. It is super hard. So what I should be doing is making these all modular. However, I'm not going to be too concerned with these at the moment. Because I'm literally creating everything from scratch. I'm not using any old recycled assets. File, export, FBX. Let's go. Pipe underscore curve. And we will move this into, whoops, let's bring that back into front view. GX. File, export, FBX. Pipe str1 GX, and the reason why I'm putting them all at 0, that's not 0, 0. Alt G, Alt G, Alt G, and then let's select all 3 of these, and we will move these up a smidgen like so. Okay, first one, file, export, FBX, straight pipe, hide, file, export, FBX, straight pipe, 2, export. Let's quickly do this one as well. SM, which is static mesh, pipe underscore straight 2. Then we can go hide. And this one will be SM underscore pipe underscore CRN. File, export, FBX, pipe curve, whatevs. Let's come over into here. Let's come back into this section. Let's get rid of these 3. Okay, let's get rid of this one and come on, delete this one. And so I'm just trying to reorganize some of the assets. Best escape. Don't you get bored doing that? Bored of what? When we make lightsabers, no lightsabers. Cool. What was I doing? Pipes. So let's come over here and let's grab some pipes. Import all. That is fine. Is that not sitting on the ground? Oh no. Anyway, so Alt H. So what I forgot to do is go File, Export, FBX. Nope, I did that right thing. I just clicked and dragged them all in at the same time. So let's go delete, delete. And I didn't even think about these lights. Oh, far out. Come on. So let's rotate 90 degrees. And let's turn off snapping. And so this is where the modular pipes would come in very handy. But we will just have to deal with it. And so I'm trying to just break up that repetitivity. And let's go rotate that 90 degrees. And let's move that to here. And so what I can do is plop. No, delete. I just want the one. Rotate 90 degrees. And then we can kind of scale that. Scale it on the x-axis. Let's just go 0.5. On the z-axis, which would be 0.5. Nope. 1. Y is 0.5. And let's just put that in the right spot. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Get in there. And there we go. Kind of broken up this whole area now. Let's just do the same for over here. Just kind of these two joining up together, because why not? Let's grab this pipe. One goes here. The other one goes over here. And then this one can go that way. Yeah. Oops. Let's just get rid of that. Shush foam. Beautiful. Let me come back and bring up this screen. I do suggest making a folder for the materials, folder for the meshes as yes. So I have materials, meshes, blueprints, textures, and UI. My cat came to me. He asked to eat. Can you wait for me? I will continue on. I shall not travel by far. That was weird. Looks like time machines. Looks like time machines. Yeah, the flux capacitor in a way. Uncheck combined meshes. No. What happened is I clicked all three of them in here and dragged them into the same spot. That's just what I did because I was a clown. Let's just move that over a little bit. So we've broken up this section. What are some assets that I could put in a workshop on a sci-fi ship? What would be some interesting things? Probably some cupboards, some shelves, a workbench. I could make a workbench. We could just cheat. Whoops, Control Z, hold Alt. Let's bring that over. And I'm going to massively cheat now. Like so. There we go. Now I've got a workbench. Lovely. And I am on the ground floor, aren't I? Let me just make sure. Yep, on the ground floor. Maybe let's get a cardboard box material. So let's just quickly jump into the... Oh, let's just check. Oh no, it would just be easier just to have a look on textures.com. Textures.gim. Or is it texture? Nope. Bring that back over. Am I logged in? Cardboard. I can't spell card. Come on, hurry up. Can you just give me... I just want to... Beautiful. This one. Right click. Whoops. And let's just download this one, which I've already apparently purchased. Let's come into here. Let's go into downloads, textures.com. Back into Unreal, textures. Come back over into here. Let's rename to card board. Let's create a new material. M_cardboard. Double click on that. Let's bring that down. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of windows open. I need to fix that. Textures. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. The ma'am. Yes. Save. Come on, hurry up. And so, yes, for tonight, probably, oh my God, it's already 10 o'clock. Probably for another half an hour, 45 minutes, I'm going to work on modeling, and then we'll go, I'll probably end the live stream so you guys don't have to see me fumble my way through doing blueprints, because blueprints is still not my forte. However, I still want to try and do it. Okay, material cardboard. Let's go texture coordinates like so, and let's just go 3, 3, 5. Whoops. 5. Save. Let's come into first person. What does our box look like? Good enough. Let's have the box. That's at point. Let's go 1.2. And then from here, it's sitting in there. Let's kind of just merge it over here. There we go. Put it in there. Alt right click up. Let's rotate that around a little bit. Bring it back down to give people a false sense of security. This to me is pretty big. I gotta put some of these plugs. One will be in here. One's in here. One's upstairs. One's in the hangar. Yeah, far out. There's so much to deck out. And I think I might just lock one room off just to give people some wonder. In here, if they go in, will be instant death because this glass will be broken. Not going to give too much of the story away. But hopefully I can, if the game is completed, everyone will get to play it. Okay, coming into here. Okay. So this was kind of an idea that I had from a cruise liner where there's no real seat, even though in cruise liners they do have seats, but it's more you kind of walk up to the panel. So let me just quickly unlock this door so I can show you what it looks like in first person. Dun, 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 dun. Let's come up, push the button, and then this is what it kind of looks like. I would love to put in some more to make it look a little bit more schmick, but once again, don't have time. My cat loves chicken necks. That's delightful. So what should I do here? So I kind of added these two to be more of these visual displays. So do we fudge these? I reckon we fudge them. So let's create some UI interfaces, and we'll just fake it till we make it, which many times before. Delete. Let's start with the plane, scale 1.5 on the X, so we've kind of got this type of screen. I won't animate it for now, but what I will do is kind of create just some cool looking graphics, I guess. So let's go like this, E to extrude, and we'll scale that up like so. Control R, like this. Let's go into edge loops. I'm going to grab all these edge loops. Control B to bevel. Do I want to do that? Let's select everything. Control B to do a bevel. Then I think that this here, let's undo that. There we go. Select everything, Control B, delete faces. From here, let's come in, and this is going to be kind of like our radar system. Whoops. Let's deselect them. Delete vertices, select everything. And there's our kind of radar looking stuff. Going to come in Let's go new. Emission underscore blue. From here, principal, let's change this to emission. So what we're doing is, yeah, it's just going to kind of create some UIs now. And if I come into material, oh, that looks disgusting. Oh, that is horrid. That is not what I wanted. I think I was meant to keep the other ones. Let's just try individual origins, and I'm just going to scale them. Wow. Nah. Let's start that again. Let's put in a circle. Dang it. Shift S, cursor at origin. Let's just do that again. Scale. E to extrude, and we'll scale that out. Like so. Let's go into edge select, Control B. Like this. Control I to invert the selection, which doesn't really work. Let's go into face mode. Control I to invert selection, delete faces. So now we've kind of got this wire mesh. Let's come in and select all this, delete vertices, G, Y, and I might scale on the Y axis. From here, emission blue. How's that looking? Let's just move this down. Come on. Nah, it's a little bit better. Let's put in some mesh up the top here. There we go. When you read the chat, do you look right into my soul? Maybe. I don't know. When your cat eats the chicken necks, does it look into the cat's? Does it look into the chicken soul? Yum yum yum. Okay. And so, what is this? This is going to be kind of like a barcode type situation. Let's go Shift A. We'll make that blue as well, so it's emitting. From here, let's go text. Let's just start typing stuff in. No, bug. You're not the one with the chicken necks. Let's just put in danger. Right over the top. Is that ace for danger? I am getting tired. Good. Because that would have been silly. So from here, let's go new material, and we'll call this red. And this will be our red emissive. Emission. Red. GZ. Z. So it's sitting on top of everything. This plane here, we can get rid of. Where's my camera? Alt R, Alt G to reset the location rotation. The world, I want to be a emissive white. Wow, that's bright. Let's go into camera, perspective, change that to orthographic. Let's zoom that in, holding shift. Like so. Let's scale the danger. Monitors suspended through beams. I do like that idea. Let's scale on the Y. That looks so weak. Let's do, I just need to add more. And then what we'll do is we'll kind of use it as a template for the other screens. Scale on the X like so. Like this, Control B. Actually, let's do that bigger. Control B. Delete faces. And so we kind of got this section down the bottom. I'm just thinking, what else? Is that the screen? Cool. You know what? Whatevs. We got to move on to the next screen. F12. Will F12 work? Not my proudest moment at all. Mega Jam. Screen 1. Save image. Yuck. So let's do this. Let's go mesh, plane. Let's come into here, and then what we'll do is, aha, this is what we can do. Like so, and what I'm literally going to do is almost kind of draw out the spaceship. E to extrude on the X. And then from here, let's grab this, Shift D. And then if they kind of come into these engines, it'll actually tell them which one is broken. Oh, that's clever. GZ. Okay. This one here, I'm just going to make that one there red. Let's go. Nope, we will not be using that one. Assign. And I want this to be red as well, that room. Let's make the rest a kind of green color, and then we'll make black lines there. So let's go, you're a black line, you're a black line, you're a black line. Control B to do a bevel. Nope, let's do it this way for this here. What's happened here? For some reason I got an extra vertice. Alt M last. Let's put, still have an adhesive fitter. Delete vertice. Okay, we're good. We're good. Like this, like this, like this, and like this. So then we'll have this section, and like so, and this will be new, and that'll be a black color, assign. And so that's kind of like the layout of the ship. This here, let's go new, emission, green, except for this one, assign. So if we go back into rendered view, what? Assign. We need to do around the edge as well. Okay, fine. Let's go. How am I going to do this? Actually, let's just select everything. Control L and I to do an inset. There we go. Good enough. Cheating is the way to go. Except for this line here. Alright, GY, GX. And I'm just trying to fix this up real quick, just so we've got some straight lines. To me that looks fine, so that we can come back in here and I can press C and kind of semi box select in a way. What am I doing? Let's go material, assign. And then with this selected, Shift D, let's go on the X-axis. And then we can make that. This section here is red. This section here is white. This one is red. This one is green. Actually, I want this one to be red as well. And let's just scale them both. Cool beans. Stuff it. Image. Save as. Screen 2. Okay, go away, go away, go away. Let's come back into our other Blender file. Let's box select these. G. What I'm looking for is my monitors, which is that one. Alt G will place it back where I need it to go. And come on. What I want is for this here, Control L. Oh, jeez. Control I to invert that selection. Let's grab our materials. I want 2 materials. I want this to be a plain material, probably like a metal material. And I'm just going to call this whatever, material wood. Let's go Smart UV project. Actually, no, so let's select 3. Far out. Unwrap. UV editing. I need this to be rotated 90 degrees. G, let's put that in like so. Control I. Select all. Smart UV project. Let's select everything and pack. Good enough. So when I go now, file, export, FBX. This is cockpit screen. Selected objects only. Good. Asset. Screen, cockpit screen. Right click, re-import. That is not what I wanted to happen. Whatevs. But there's only 1 material when I asked for there to be 2 materials. So I don't know why it's giving me a hissy fit on that. Is that because it's the same material? File, export, FBX. Let's try again. Cockpit screens. Select this. Right click. Re-import. Why are you not importing with the second material now? Okay, future markers problem. Can you do a horror game tutorial? I guess. Maybe. I've got to work on animations within Unreal Engine and then go from there. What's the time? 10:30. All right. I think I might call it now. Thank you very much. Oh, only 143 people came through. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you like and subscribe. I will be back on tomorrow. Hopefully I've got a lot more done. Hopefully I got the gameplay mechanics all working. Oops, sorry. And hopefully it's in like an alpha state where I can give it to someone that they can test and work out stuff. And then it's all starting to do the cosmetic. But thank you very much for coming, guys. Catch me tomorrow. There will be a new tutorial. I'm going to guess it's going to be this simple bake add-on. Because I hate baking. And yes, until next time, thank you very much.